Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope all is well, y'all. So, y'all, this has been a very tragic week for a lot of us, to say the least. This whole Texas thing has got a lot of people in shambles, as well as myself. And I want to take a moment of silence, but I also want to, dedicate today's episode um, for that and to them. So let's just take a quick moment of silence. Thank you, everyone. I'll tell you, fast forward mindset, motivational podcasts, and my family definitely has kept them in our prayers, and we will continue to keep them in our prayers. And I hope that you would all do the same thing. Such a tragic scenario. Y'all, I'm not really a news guy who watch the news. I don't get caught up in that. However, I do look at the CNN highlights or whatever CNN is talking about and all that good stuff. But I didn't realize the severity of it, which I knew it took a lot of lives, but I didn't realize the severity of it until my wife brought it to my mind. She showed me some of the videos, showed me some of the news clips of people that were just broke down, talking about the loved ones they lost. And when I seen that, it made me really stop and think like that is just horrific, right? And God, y'all, I'm a man of God. Jesus is my spiritual counselor, my spiritual guider, everything. And I would never second guess anything to happen because of my belief and faith in him. That one's a hard one for me to swallow. And I'm gonna be honest. Not that I'm questioning. It just hurts to know that that could happen to young little kids who really have no control over saving themselves because of their age, right? And even some adults passed away because of it. And if they couldn't save themselves, probably more likely the kids couldn't either. But I want to really stop and think about that with y'all today. And I didn't have nothing special prepared for this episode. This is on my heart, and this is all from the dome. But y'all, we need to really start analyzing stuff like that and really understanding that we're blessed to not be caught up in a scenario like that where we lose a loved one or lose our lives in general for natural disasters. Because every year we turn on the TV, especially around the summertime, we see where these hurricanes has wiped out these islands, wiped out cities, took lives. I mean, knocked houses down, just took them down into pieces. Businesses destroyed because of hurricanes. So it feels like the world we live in today, natural disasters are getting worse and they don't seem to be letting up. And so, we have to really be thankful and blessed that we have not ran into that if you have not been part of it or lost a loved one to it. And if you have, my apologies goes to you and your family, and as well as my prayers are with you all as well. But that really made me stop and think about life in general. Life is too short to be sitting around upset, mad, worry, worried. I said worried, fearful, anxious. I mean, some of us get caught up feeling sorry for ourselves, singing a poor little me song, and we got people who are really tragically dying. So I'm not here to cast judgment on you. However, I want to share in the spirit of life, we should be enjoying life. Every single bit of life, all day, every day. I mean, there's no way for me to put it. When we see 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, 12-year-old little girls lose their life, they didn't have an opportunity to really even get to be a teenager, right? They didn't get the opportunity to go to prom. They're never going to have the ability to get married and have children. And some of us have all those luxury things in life. We take them for granted and we don't enjoy them as we should be. Y'all know my podcast is all about living a happy and healthy lifestyle through positivity. And in this, my message should echo 1,000 times now with a tragedy like this. And if it does not resonate with you, I really don't know how to deliver this message for it to do so. But however, we should be enjoying life. We should be enjoying relationships. We should be enjoying the things that we have going great in our life. I saw this thing on social media earlier, and it said the people who are the most happiest on earth have built really good relationships, friendships, romantic relationships. They have strong family ships, and so on and so on. Right. And so if you're one of the ones that don't want to build relationships with people, you don't want to associate yourself with people outside of your circle, it's probably time for you to start doing that, because life's too short. The last thing I would want for you, including myself, is that we're on our deathbed and we're scared to die, or we were to die because we feel like we didn't get to enjoy life the way we should have, or live life the way we really wanted to. Now was your chance. You have all the chance in the world to live your life. You have all the chance in the world to build relationships with people. You have all the chance in the world to really go after and hone in on something that you want to bring to fruition in your life. But we lack therefore of because we're worried, because we're stressed out, because our neighbor doesn't like the way our car looks, because we got a family member that we don't get along with. Those are small things that makes us not want to enjoy life. But yeah, I want to talk about some things today and help you transition to where you can, and not transition like that. I know I'm talking about, what happened in Texas, but not transition like that. Transition to where you can enjoy life and be happy before you do transition to your next life. Okay. I want to give y'all some pointers and some suggestions and ideas. And as an adult, I don't think I really got to beat a horse and try to tell a horse how to live happy. I think we know how to live happy. I think we know what things we should do. I think we know what things that we need to do. Whether we do them or not is a different story. But number one, man, skip the small stuff. Let it roll off your chest. Let it go. I see people upset in traffic because they get cut off. I see people mad because someone's not driving fast enough. Man, skip the small stuff, y'all. It's not really worth it. You want to be angry because someone is driving 5 miles less than the speed limit? You want to be angry because you feel like somebody cut you off and maybe they didn't see you because they're in a big truck and you're in that blind spot? Because that's usually what happens when someone cuts you off. I don't think someone cuts you off because they want to cut you off. They just don't see you. But we get so agitated and angry over small stuff. Skip the bull crap, y'all. Let it go. It's not worth it. Number two, if it's within your control, control it. If it's outside of your control, let it go. There ain't nothing you can do when it's outside of your control. When it's in your rearview mirror and it's in your past, you can't fix or change the past. Whatever happened, happened. Move forward. Control things that you can control. A lot of times we are upset about things that happened to us in the past. But a lot of times it was out of your control. I mean, you can't help because someone took advantage of your body. You can't help because someone physically or mentally abused you. You can't help because someone abandoned you that you really loved. You can't change, fix, or make that better. However, you can live with it, deal with it, live with it, and move on. It's out of your control. But there ain't nothing wrong with you enjoying life, saying, you know what? This happened to me as a kid, but I'm going to enjoy my life. And then you'll be you'll be a walking testimony. You can share the greatness with somebody else, right? So if it's out of your control, let it go. If it's within your control, fix it. The other day I was having a conversation with someone and went through a bad breakup. And they're like, oh, I want to know why they did me that way. I don't get it. I don't understand. I need to know why. In my mind, I'm thinking like, do you really want to know why? I need to meet with that person. And I'm like, that person ain't going to give you what you want to hear. Because that sounds like to me like you want to hear them say something that's going to soothe your ears. And in reality, people don't say things that you want them to say. So I always say, don't ask for closure, ask for clarity. And that clarity isn't from them, it's from you internally. Right? It's out of your control. Let it go. Don't worry, be happy. I remember when I first seen that slogan, don't worry, be happy. I really, really laughed at it. I didn't know what it meant. I was a kid back then. Probably was in junior high, maybe elementary. But now I know what it means. It means don't worry, be happy. Don't be fearful, be happy. Don't be stressed out, be happy. That's what it means. There's a way to be happy. You got to find a way you got to fight for happiness sometimes, y'all. You know how I fight for happiness? I get up every morning. I write 5 gratitude statements. I write in my journal. I praise God, pray to God. I say my 3 affirmations. Those things make me feel happy and make me happy. Do I have moments of doubt? Yeah, they're just moments. It's not lasting 2 or 3 hours. It's not lasting 2 weeks. It's just maybe a couple minutes. And I'm like, no. When I have a negative thought come to my mind, I counteract it with a positive thought. A good day isn't going to happen unless you create it, right? And a good day isn't going to happen unless you create it. Sound like I said happy there. But yeah, it's the truth, y'all. It's the truth, right? Last but not least is gratitude. The best habit you can have in your life is to learn to show gratitude, to be grateful, to be content, to love and share support from where you're getting it from. Not everybody's going to support you. Not everybody is going to jump on your parade. Not everybody is going to want to make you feel whole, right? But the ones that are around you that make you feel whole, celebrate them. Give back what they give to you. Right, y'all? That's really what it's all about. Quit taking life for granted. Because I guarantee those little girls, those families, they're expecting to go camping, enjoy some fireworks, drink some brews, eat some steaks, and have fun. Now, one of them ever thought in their mind that when they go, it's going to be their last and only trip. They didn't think that. But because we're on the outside looking in and we get to see that, we can think that. We know that. This might be my last camping trip, and I'm going to enjoy it today. This might be my last time on this microphone sharing to y'all positivity. But you know what? I'm going to enjoy every second of it. Because if it doesn't happen again next week and the week after that, my last moment was beautiful because it was positive, and I shared my heart with y'all. That's what living a happy and healthy, positive lifestyle is all about. I hope that resonates with y'all. See, I got these cool little bracelets that I had made, and let me just use a real word, had manufactured. But the bracelet says rewire the way you think, and it says positive thoughts produce positive results. So rewire the way you think is my slogan. My mantra is positive thoughts produce positive results. If you're interested in a bracelet, let me know. There is a fee. Let me know where you at. The fee is going to change based on what part of the world you're in. So I got to ship it to you. But this bracelet is a reminder to me every day to be positive, think positive, and live positive. And this blue. Blue symbolizes harmony, right? Don't get no better than that. So if you're interested, let me know. Yeah, I'm not hard to find. I'm on IG all day, every day. It's James Watkins at 40 and Fit Life Coach. If you have not followed the podcast, make sure you do so. I'm not sure what platform you listen to it on, but if you hit the follow button when a brand new one drops, you will get an alert. If you're struggling today with thoughts of suicide, thoughts of hurting yourself or someone else, please don't hesitate to call the Suicide Prevention Hotline at 988. Hey, y'all, I'm Coach James. Let me help rewire the way you think. And as I always say, practice daily mindset rehabilitation. And that's my 2 cents in it, y'all. Peace.